Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome to today's trading session. Guys, my student was not able to put any money in here. Okay, he didn't have any money to get to FBS on time. So I'm just going to show you what we did. So the opening, pretty ideal. Okay, so this was the opening candle. Okay, this is NAS 100. You can see that's NAS 100. We are trading the US 100. So we are in the money right now. You can see it is in the money. Okay, here. This is the 2-minute candle, guys. So it started with a big red candle going down. And this was an ideal position one here. So I think, as you can see, it is pumping down. So we're going to just write it. Our stop loss is right here at the top of the opening candle. We saw a big power candle going down. Okay, so we're using the FFCC strategy. So those of you who don't know what the FFCC strategy is, it's basically free flow color change strategy. So we're going to go in the direction of the first candle, the premier candle. It has to be a power candle, and you can see it is. It's a red big candle going down. Okay, so there's usually about 80% follow through when you have a candle like this, and especially when it starts on a position like this, where the moving averages are close to each other. Now, sometimes these candles are designed, they're called what we call manipulation candles or liquidity candles. They're designed to pull you in, and then shortly after, they're going to change and pull you out. So you can see that could be the issue here. However, we can see we are okay, so it's coming up now. Okay, so they're coming back. You can see how it is behaving. It's coming back, coming up. There's a doji candle here. There's a big wick at the top. So there's still some pressure to go down. So we're going to stay put. However, our stop loss is right up here. So this is a very tiny account, you can see, because there was no money left. This is how much there is in the account. There was about $8, so we traded it to about 16. So there's $16 left here. Our goal is to start at 108 based on our plan. Okay, so my student is supposed to put some money here, but he had difficulties transferring money to FBS. So he's working on that. Maybe in our next live, we're going to be starting at that level. However, for now, I just want to show you guys what the FCC is all about. So if this candle here, you see the premier candle opens, goes all the way down, you should enter the trade here before the 2 minutes are over and ride it all the way down. However, as I told you, sometimes this is a manipulation candle. And how can you know if it is a manipulation candle? You can use a very simple strategy like the ATR, okay, average true range. So you're going to go to daily, okay? You're going to keep this to a daily chart, the daily time frame, and then you're going to pull the indicator called ATR. It's going to show you the average true range for the last 14 days. Now, if this opening candle is more than 25% the ATR, then you know you're dealing with a manipulation candle. And in this case, I think this is exactly what we are dealing with. You can see it opened big, going down, pulls in all the retailers, you and me, pulled in, and then, of course, in preparation for some big guys to take their trade. So what happens is, as soon as it goes down, it's going to reverse into the upward trend. It's going to reverse. It's going to give you a green candle going up, okay? It is likely to do that, and then it is going to take all the stop losses that you guys have created here. So we have created a stop loss here. So the idea for you with the free FFCC is to get in and get out when the color starts changing. So right now we're going to get out and we're going to save what we have made. So far we have gained just a very tiny fraction. Okay, you saw we had like about very little fraction there. So we can see that's where our account is now at 1672. Okay, so there we go. That was our first trade. So that was in the money. Okay, we are out. Again, we can see what happens here. So we're paying attention to that. We can add on to this trade by when we see a color. Okay, let's see. Does it go beyond this color change? The first color change you can add. Let's see if it goes beyond the red, then we know it's an engulfer, and therefore that means yes, it is going beyond. Let's see. It has to literally go above the red, then you know you're getting an engulfer. So that's one of the strategies that we're going to use, the FFCC. The other one we're going to play today is the reversal strategy. We call it the 15-minute breakout reversal strategy. So first, you're going to come here. You're going to change this to 15 minutes. Okay. So this is 15 minutes. Now with this one, you can see the first 15 minutes is not done yet. We are only 8 minutes into the opening session, which is the Eastern Standard Time, 9:30. We are only 8 minutes into this, so we still have time to go. We have to actually wait for the candle to close. So in the meantime, we'll be using our FCC. Okay, so you can see this candle did not close above. It didn't totally engulf the red candle here, but we are out. Okay, so we already made our money for the first trade. We got out. The third candle, we are out. Okay, 1, 2, third push, out. We got out. Okay, we got out. Okay, the third candle, you get out. Anytime there's a color change, you get out. And we did get out as soon as this started showing up green and going up. Okay, now you can see this is an engulfer, so we can enter that. Okay, so we can enter that. Again, we're going to sell, and our stop loss is going to be right here. This is where our stop loss is going to be, just above the candle, which is 23,919. So we're going to go here and we're going to modify this to 23,919. Guys, you should remember those numbers. Boom, we have a stop loss. Stop loss is very close. Boom, it took our stop loss. Okay, so we were stopped out on that one. Okay, we were stopped out on that one. So that's exactly what happened. We were stopped out on this one here, 23,919. We were stopped out on this one. Okay, now it's still continuing. It's still producing a really, really big bar. So we're going to go there, sell. Okay, so we sold on that one. And we're going to go to our stop loss should be just above there, 23,919. Again, that's a stop loss. 23,919. Okay, so there is our stop loss. It's 23,919 right there. I think previously when we entered, I probably didn't put the right stop loss because we were taken out really quickly. Okay, so we are in that trade, so we're going to wait. We have our stop loss, so we shouldn't worry. If it comes back, it takes us off. The only chance we stand to lose is this here. Here, this is what we stand to lose. Okay. Now, these trades cost a lot of money. See, it's costing us about $1 plus some change. Okay, so they want me to rate that, which I did. Well, we stopped. Oh, yes. It came up and stopped us out. So, you see, we lost that. We did lose that, you can see. Let's see here. Something is not right. 23,9. Yeah, because this is the bar that I entered, 23,919. But when it comes to this, 23,919 is right here. Let's look at the 5 minutes.
You've listened to my podcast, The James Altucher Show, which has been downloaded more
okay, so we started here the first 5 minutes. Second, so we're now, this is the first 5 minutes. You can see that. So we are on this one here. On the trading view, something is not right. The only issue we have with the FBS is that I don't have the 2-minute time frame here. So what I'm looking at here is 1 minute. So there's a disconnect. My trading view can show 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes. So we are working on the 2 minutes. And you can see, so here is
example,
this one here. So maybe we got, let's do the 5 minute. We can do 5 minutes. Just takes a little longer. Okay, so you can see this is coming up. We wait for an engulfer, right? This was the opening 5 minute, second 5 minute. So we're waiting for this. And let's look at this FPS. Let's see if it looks the same. 5 minutes. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Yeah, the 5 minutes look the same now. Okay. So let's see if this is gonna engulf.
Enough to turn $1,000 into $535,000 over 22 years. Then again in 2007. This time I made
sorry, there's a guy who's been talking here, talking about pre-IPO. You guys know about pre-IPO, where the venture capitalists make all the money in the world? The pre-IPOs, buying pre-IPOs. That's what he's talking about here. I was listening to him earlier, talking about pre-IPO for some of the tech companies, the big tech companies. But you got to be careful who you listen to. Some people are trying to sell you newsletters or some type of research that they do. So you always have to be careful who you are going to sign up for. There could be some of those subscriptions that just keep draining your accounts. All right, so we got an engulfer. There we go. So we're going to jump in, buy. We bought that one as it is going up. It's an engulfer. So engulfers, and we're going to go right here. Our stop loss should be at the bottom of the engulfer, which is 23,864. 23,864. That is where our stop loss is. 23,864. Why is it not taking it? There we go. I think that's where the problem is. Okay, now we jumped in early. However, you can see where it is now. It's going up. Okay, so we're up. This trade is in the money. Very little. So we're going to wait and see how far it's going to take itself. So we're going to wait on that. And now, you guys, we are getting to the 15 mark after opening. So our second strategy that we're going to use today is so we're going to change this to 15-minute time frame. It's the 15-minute opening range. You can see it started as a red candle. Okay, so it is a red candle. We're going to wait for it to close, and then we're going to box the fifth opening range. We're going to wait for a breakout. Once the breakout happens, okay, it's done, guys. And my goodness, it is a hammer. Oh my God, it is a hammer. All right, you can see this is the opening. Okay, so there you go. We're going to mark it with a rectangle. I got to be able to draw this. There we go. That is our opening, and we're going to push it to infinity. Okay, so that is our opening range. You can see it. So we're going to wait for, then we're going to go down to the 5 minutes. Okay, all right. So 5 minutes. Okay, so that's how the 5-minute candles look like. So they have broken out. And then if we come to this one again, you can see it has broken out. Okay, so it's pushing up. So that's the first one. With our FCC, we're going to watch for a color change or a reversal, and we're going to get out. We close it, okay? Or we're going to count 1, 2, 3 candles and get out. If there's no color change, 3 candles, we're out. But in a case like this, it looks like there's going to be a color change, so we should be quick to close this. Okay, we're going to be quick to close this. And on this other strategy here, we're going to be waiting for a reversal sign. So we're going to wait for these candles to go up until a point where we see a reversal, and then we're going to enter that trade with a stop loss and a take profit. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so 2 things going on here, guys. You guys are in for a treat. Even though we did not achieve our goal was to start at 108, at least 108 here. We did not start at 108 because my student was not able to put any money here. My student lives in a country where he lives under $1 per day. So putting money together, 108 is a lifetime saving, but he's promised to do that because this is a training It's part of the training, okay? We're giving him free training. All he has to do is come up with the money so you guys can enjoy the trading. You can learn the good, the bad, and the ugly. Last live, we traded with big, with the lowest risk management ever, okay? We used crazy lot size so you guys can see exactly what happens and what happened. We were margin called, okay? We had a margin call, and that was a bitter lesson for my student, but it was a good lesson for you guys. So you can see on a real account, because I know most of you trade on demo accounts. So on very few instances, you're going to get a real live account, okay, even though it's a small account, but it's going to give you the feeling, the experience. How do you feel when you actually lose your money to the broker via a margin call? How does that feel? How does that make you feel? And that happened, okay, because we didn't use the proper lot sizes, okay? We had a small account. We were using almost 200 times the size of the recommended lot size. And then what happened? Boom, a slight movement in the asset, in the NASDAQ or Euro, blew the account, okay? Literally. So you can see, guys, here. Let me see. This thing is frozen right now. Let me just refresh it. Yeah, that's another thing. We have very slow internet wherever I am. So, guys, for those of you who are joining us live right now, you can see this trade is in the money. You guys can see we're in the money here. We can close this and harvest whatever we have, but we're going to let it run because this is a trading account. We're going to let it run for the 3 candles complete, 3 candles, and then see what happens. Okay, you can see it has actually increased, so we can actually close that trade. Okay, we wait for the 3rd candle, as we said, 3 candles. This is the 1st candle close, the 2nd, and then we're going to wait for the 3rd. But if we see a color change, if it prints a red candle, we're going to jump out, okay? So color change, we'll close it on a color change or on the 3rd candle, guys. Okay, the market moves in either 3 to 5 pushes. So like 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4, 5, sometimes even up to 10. But on average, it's 3 to 5 pushes. So we want to be on the safer side. We're going to close our trade on the 3rd push. However, if we see a color change, like what I'm seeing right now is not very pleasant because I am seeing a massive wick on the top, okay, which signifies a reversal. However, we are still waiting for a reversal on this one here. We are waiting for breakout, reversal, and it has to happen between 9:30 and 11 o'clock, okay? We're not going to be trading here after 11. Okay, so you can see it is pushing up right now. It is pushing up. It is pushing up, okay? So we are about to close our trade. We are the 1st candle, the 2nd, the 3rd candle. If the 3rd candle closes, we're going to get out. As long as it is green, you know, these are green bars going up. You have a massive power bar here, followed by a not so big bar with pushes from the bottom up and the top, likely signifying end of the run. And if we see a color change here, we are going to get out, okay? We are going to get out. I'm ready to click close this, and I think we're going to see a color change as it's behaving a little weird there. Yes, I'm seeing a color change, but we wait for the candle to close. That's the 3rd candle. We're going to wait for it to close before we jump, because again, you don't want to close it too early. Then you have this remorseful feeling of, oh, I wish I'd waited. No, we don't want that feeling, okay? So you have to follow the rules to avoid that emotional kind of trading, okay? So we're going to follow the rules. Our rules are very simple. Enter on the engulfer. As soon as it clears the previous bar right here, you enter your trade, okay? And the direction of the candle, the direction of the trend, it was a green bar, massive green bar. We entered around here. We were late, okay? And I think it's because of sometimes the brokers, you know, they have this, you enter here, but you're not really entered in the trade until after, it's called slippage. Yeah, so some brokers have bigger slippage. I'm not saying FBS has a bigger slippage. I think it's one of the best. But you find there's that lag. I literally thought I entered here, but see where I was actually entered in the trade. A little few points above where I really wanted to enter. This is where we want to enter. As soon as the green bar clears the previous red bar, you should be entered in the trade, guys. So now we are waiting for this candle to close. Okay, this candle here, once it closes, we are out. We're going to take profit. If it changes color right now, we're going to get out also. So we get out on color changes. We're going to get out on color changes. We're going to get out on color changes, guys. I'm repeating that. Let's keep an eye on this, okay? So here we're waiting for a reversal. There is a breakout. We are waiting for a reversal, okay? Okay, I think it's coming down. Let's see, how much time do we have left? 50. So we have 3 minutes to go before this candle closes, okay? These are 5-minute candles. So it will be closing at 9:55. It's now 9:52:51. So 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, guys. Woo! 2 minutes. That will be your longest 2 minutes, guys, waiting for this candle to close, because this is the candle we're going to take profit, or this is the candle we're going to get a loss. It determines what is going to happen here, okay? So we're going to wait. This is our third candle. This is when we're going to take a profit or we're going to take a loss right here. But right now we are squarely in the money, okay? But I think it is diminishing in size. It's coming down, but we're not going to close the trade until the candle closes, okay? Until. So hold your horses, guys, because somebody's saying, can't you close it now? You can. We can close it right now. I mean, yeah, because we don't have a take profit, but we have a stop loss, okay? Again, we don't want to close it now because we want to give this market a chance to keep running, because you can see it is actually pumping. It is pushing hard, really, really, really hard. You can see it is pushing hard. You can see it is pushing so hard that it is pumping. It is pumping. It's pumping. You can see where we are right now. It is pumping, pumping, pumping. Let's see. As soon as it closes, yes, we have, what, 50 seconds to go, guys? Can we guys wait for 50 seconds? It's coming down. It's coming down. 50 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's bite an apple. Dun, 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 dun. Bite an apple, guys. Woo. There we go. I love these moments because we are about to close a trade that is in profit right now, but not yet done yet. And that would be our final trade for the day, because those were 3 trades that we have taken. Boom, closed, and we are out. Closed, and we are out, guys. So let's count our losses. No, guys, look where we are, 22.53. That would be the end of our trading session for this account. But I'm still going to treat you guys to this one here. Okay. We are waiting for a reversal, guys, for the 15-minute breakout strategy. The 15-minute breakout reversal strategy. We're still waiting for a reversal. You guys know what a reversal candles, right? It could be a bullish engulfer, bearish engulfer, a hammer at the top, or an inverted hammer. In this case, we're going to be looking for a what? An inverted hammer or a bearish engulfer. Okay, bear candle, a bear candle engulfing a green candle. Okay, so we are still waiting for that. It hasn't happened yet, so that's what we're going to keep an eye on. We are done, or we are done with the FFCC strategy. That is our opening strategy. Guys, you got to make money as soon as the market opens. It is very risky, extremely risky. And with that, guys, let me do 2 things. Number 1, let's say a word of prayer. These are housekeeping rules. I don't even want to say. These are what we call the housekeeping must-dos. Number 1, say a prayer. Number 2, we're going to put a disclaimer. Very important. Okay, I'm serious now. Let's do those. Number 1, what are we going to do? We're going to say a prayer. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray that the markets be good to us. We pray that whoever is going to apply this strategy in their trading, they may be successful. We pray that whoever is going to watch us on YouTube and put this into practice, they may be successful. We pray that all our members in the Smart Wolf Club may continue being successful. We thank you for making some of our members extremely successful, and we are praying that they are giving back to their communities. We are happy with what they're doing to their communities. We pray that all those who are out there not knowing how to make money online may learn some of these skills. One of the skills is trading the markets, trading Forex, trading stocks, trading crypto, trading commodities, indices, oil, options, all that stuff. We pray that some of these guys, ladies and gentlemen, take up these skills, learn these skills, practice these skills, and may they all be successful. We pray that those who are in the Smart Wolf Club, those who join us in the Smart Wolf Club, may become successful. May they enjoy our experiences as we share our experiences. Together, we're going to be successful. We pray and believe in the name of the Almighty. Amen. Guys, that's powerful, okay? That is powerful. Let's go to the disclaimer. Guys, whatever I'm showing you here and whatever I'm going to show you here and whatever our coaches are going to show you today in the future is very risky stuff, okay? Making money online is risky. Making money anywhere is risky, okay? That is the disclaimer. It is risky. You can lose your entire investment, okay? You can put your $1, boom, you lose it. The markets do not respect you, okay? You can see how the candles are behaving right in front of you here. Can you guys see the candles? Can you guys see my screen though? No. People are saying they can't see my screen. Oh my godness. Let me share my screen. Oh God, the entire screen. There you go. Share the entire screen. Oh, guys, now you guys can see me now? You can see me now? The entire screen. This is what we are talking about. Oh, now you can see there's a pullback, okay? There is a pullback, okay? So we got an engulfer. So you can see there is an engulfer there, okay? However, it is touching the box, okay? So if it closes inside the box, that's not the type of reversal we are looking for, okay? We are not looking for this type of a reversal, okay? This is not the type of a reversal we are looking for, okay? We would want it away from the box, the rectangle. We boxed the first 15 minutes. This is the high and the low of the first 15-minute candle. And it opened up on the upper side, showing a bullish sentiment. However, it quickly reversed down, and this ended down here, guys. You can see it ended down here. With a tall, so it didn't really engulf the green. We cannot say this is a bullish engulfer because it's not a solid candle. There's a massive wick at the bottom and a tiny body on the top. So this is not the type of engulfer we are looking for. Are you guys seeing what I'm talking about? This part here. Look at that wick, okay? So guys, I am so sorry. I thought I was sharing my trades. I mean, I was talking, but I was not sharing my screen. I'm using StreamView to stream. We use a free software. So I guess I was just talking, not sharing my screen. But I explained everything, what I did. So we started this today at $16, and now it's $22. So we made over $6. Imagine a $16 account. We made out over $6, okay? In what? Less than 30 minutes? No, it was like 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes done using the free flow color change strategy. Our guys are already at the beach. They've already left their trading rooms, okay? Most of our coaches, most of our students who are trading massive accounts, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on their accounts, they have already left the trading room. They come in 20 minutes, done. They are gone for the day, already made their money or made their losses. Those who went in the opposite direction were hit hard. They made a loss. Those who went in the right direction, they made a lot of money. They are gone for the day. They hit their goals for the day. Did we hit our goal for the day? Oh, yeah. Somebody will be like, oh, only $22. Guys, look, you're dealing with a $16 account, and you go and trade and grow it all the way to $22. You know how much percentage growth that is? Let's bring a calculator. I know you guys will understand when I show you percentages. When we talk about money, some of you are like, what is $22? Guys, You're forgetting we are dealing with a student who lives under $1 per day, okay? You show this guy how to make $6 from the palm of his hand. He doesn't even have a laptop. He's using a cell phone, mobile phone, downloads the FBS app and takes the trades on the FBS app. You guys, you don't know what I'm talking about here, because sometimes don't even get me started. I can see your comments, guys. Don't get me started. This guy literally lives under $1 per day in a village. Some of us come from there. We know. I'm talking about real life. You wake up in the morning, you do whatever you have to do, your shenanigans, your monkey business, and you end up with $1 at the end of the day. You have sweated, broken your back. These are tough jobs. They only pay you up to $1. That's all you make. Then you wake up the following day, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., make another $1. Terrible life. Terrible subsistence life. Terrible subsistence life, okay? And a lot of young men and women have lost hope, right? Okay? However, here is hope. We're giving them a chance, okay? You have the power in your hand. You have a mobile phone. All these places have internet now. Thanks to the cell phone industry explosion, the iPhones and the Android phone, the Samsungs, and all those companies have created technology that we can hold small laptop in our hands, the iPhone. Your iPhone, your Android phone, you can turn that into a cash cow. How do you do that? You must learn the skill. I don't tell people it's a get rich quick. I'm not here to even blow air into your little hole. I'm sorry about that language. Don't get me started, man. Okay, I'm not here to blow smoke up your okay, your I don't want to do that. Why? Because listen, this is real life. You wake up in the morning, 6 a.m. up to 6 p.m. You make $1, just $1 to survive. The next day you wake up, you are zero, minus. You start again, $1, Monday to Sunday, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. Do that over years. Your life, that's all it is. That's all they know, right? Now, you come and show this person you have the potential to make money, okay? You do have everything you need. All you need is your cell phone, internet access. You can buy the data, whatever it is, whatever you need, subscribe. You're already using your cell phone. Use that to make money. Download an app like the FBS app. I have no affiliation with the FBS, okay? You can use any other app, trading app, okay? MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, it does not matter. You can download the apps and put some money. Guys, now some people think you need $1 million to get started trading. No. Didn't I just show you? We traded $16, guys. Freaking $16, 1-6. That's what some of you use for breakfast. For some of you, it cannot even pay for your breakfast, $16. Some of you spend $100 for breakfast. $16 was what was in this account, $16 this morning. My student was supposed to put $108, but his money is still on the way. It hasn't made it to FBS, okay? He told me something about his bank, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, fine. We're going to trade with the $16 that you have. And we're going to treat our audience to the fun part of it, okay? Now, losing and winning when trading is part of the game. And especially when you're on a test trading training account, okay? Because I want to show you the ugly and the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? I want to show you all those. Okay, guys, I'm still keeping an eye on a reversal. We may not see one today. If it doesn't happen between now and 11 o'clock, we're not going to take this trade, okay? We've already taken a trade. We won. We took 2 trades. I think we took 3 trades. We won 2. We lost 1, okay? We were our stop loss was quickly taken out. And I think there was something going on. I tell you, the internet is bad. I think something went on because you realize I was literally looking at the stop losses from the trading view. And when I went to FBS doesn't allow me to have a 2-minute time frame. It has a 1 minute, 5, 15. I have not figured out a way of having these bars as 2 minutes, okay? I have not figured out a way. Tell me if there's a way how I can have a 2-minute time frame here, because right now it starts from minute 1, 5 minutes, 15. So this broker is not giving me 2 minutes. I don't know how to add it. Okay, you guys can tell me. Is there an FBS expert here? Tell me how I can put 2 minutes up here, because I need to trade the free flow color change. I love doing it on the 2 minutes. So I would love these bars to be 2 minutes. We had to use the 5 minutes. Now, it doesn't matter with FCC. You can use any time frame. You can even use the daily. It just means you're not going to get as many opportunities, okay? 2 minutes gives you a lot of opportunity. It's like every 8 minutes, you get an opportunity to take a trade. So guys, are you going to tell me you're going to come to the market? This strategy gives you an opportunity every 8 minutes to take a trade, and you tell me you're not going to be able to make money? Give me a break, guys. Every 8 minutes, an opportunity presents itself on average. Okay, we're talking about average. Okay, it's not guaranteed. There are days you're going to come and wait and you don't get an opportunity. But I'm saying on average, if you're using the 2-minute time frame, every 8 minutes, you have an opportunity to make money. Every 8 minutes, guys. Every 8 minutes. Imagine if you can make $1 every 8 minutes. You know, at the end of the day, how many minutes are there in a day? 1440? Guys, you remember those primary school or elementary school time calculations? How many minutes are there in a day? Let's see. 1440 divide by 8. Every 8 minutes you can make money. So divide 1440 by 8. Because, you know, the Forex market is traded 24/7, okay? When US market closes, we're about to get into Asian session. Once the Asian session closes, we're about to get into London session. Once the London session closes, we're about to get into, not even closes, they actually overlap. These sessions do overlap. The Asian session overlapping London session overlapping US, the New York session. Okay, so we are into something here. Let's see. I ignored this reversal here because this candle, I would not consider this an engulfer. It has a massive wick and massive wick at the bottom. If it had a massive wick at the top, that would be what I'm looking for. A hammer, an inverted hammer. That would tell me, signify we need to go down. So I didn't take this trade. This would be a very risky one for me to take. So I did not take the trade going down, okay, for that simple reason, okay. So the market started by, it was a green candle. The 15-minute was a green candle. We boxed the 15-minute. We got down to the 5-minute time frame, and this is where we're going to take our trade. So I'm waiting for that trade, to take that trade before 11 o'clock. This has to happen before 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay. This is a flag. This is one of the strategies that some of our coaches, the big players in the Smart Wolf Club use. They use this consistently, and they've used this for years. It's an old strategy. It's not our invention. So you guys have seen it. You've heard about it. It's just a matter of implementing it. Most of you don't stick to routines, don't stick to strategies. You're jumping from one horse to another horse. The other horse is going to kick your ass, man. So be careful jumping from horse to horse. Basically, what I'm trying to say is stick to your strategy and rules. Have your own trading rules. Like we have our own rules right here. We have a plan to grow that small account. Okay. You guys can see this is the plan. Okay. And we use AI. We feed AI, Gemini. In this case, we actually use Gemini to help us craft the plan. So we feed the prompts to Gemini, and Gemini comes up with a good. Now, if you guys ever need to get in touch with us, like right now, we're trying to raise at least just 108 for our student, 108, and then we can put this plan into play. We just need 108. That's the capital investment that we are looking for. So my student is struggling to find the 108, but he's promised to work on it. He said his bank is going to give him some money. It's just holding the money right now. But I know there's some rich uncles out there. You can go and donate the 108 to this guy's account, this student account here. and you're gonna be treated publicly to the trading of the account. Whatever money you put in here, we're gonna be trading it publicly and see how much we can make, how far we can take this, baby. Rich uncle out there, rich aunt or rich uncle. 108 is the minimum that we are looking for. If you feel it, you're feeling it. Here is the contact. I think we shared the contact. Where is the contact? This is the email right here. Reach out on email. support@profitwellnesshub.com. I think that should send you through to one of our coaches, one of our members, and they're going to get back to you, and they can give you the login where you can directly send your 108 to FBS. They're not going to even touch your money. It will come to FBS. So when we refresh this account, we're going to see whatever donation you've put into this account. And we're going to trade it live right here. Every week, we have 2 live sessions every week now. We have officially told you guys you're going to be treated to 2 live sessions every week. Now, there are those that are official, guaranteed. So every week, we alternate Wednesday and Thursday. So this week, today is Thursday, right? You're getting the official live. Okay. Put this on your calendar because people get confused. I've had people call me and tell me, hey, when is your live? I was there was nobody. Because you got it all wrong. Listen to me now. Okay. Pay attention for just one second. I know most of you have a short span, attention span. Most people cannot, they're like, what? It's called goldfish, like the fish. They give that example. Attention span of goldfish. Oh my goodness. How do you have an attention span of a goldfish? For you to become a trader, you need attention span more than a goldfish because you're going to pay attention to the market. They're going to whoop you if you don't pay attention, okay? So like now here, we are paying attention. I can see I'm still talking and looking. Yep, we haven't had what I like. We simply need to see a reversal. This, some of you will say is a reversal, but it is not. It's a minor pullback, okay? For you guys to, okay, put your stop losses and now look at what is coming to do. They're coming to enter the market. They're going to wipe out all your money, okay? So you better run right now. If you have a trade here going downwards, you better take your money away. You better close the trade, okay? They are going to take your money, okay? I'm biting an apple, guys. Every time I'm trading, this is the only thing I eat while I'm trading. I wake up, eat nothing, drink a glass of water, and start biting on an apple. Okay, I bite on an apple until the trading session is done, which would be 11 o'clock at Eastern Standard Time, which is the New York time. Done, out of the market, okay? So the account is here. The first trades, the first strategy, which is the FFCC, free flow color change strategy, gave us $6, slightly more than $6, okay? All right, from a $16 account. Now, we can think about big numbers. Simply put, I want to give you an example of what some of our traders have done today. They're already gone, okay? These guys are done. They were in here for 20 minutes and they are gone. Where were they? I can see them on the chart here. I have a big screen over here right in front of me. I can see what was going on in the community. They're posting their numbers. So literally what we did is we had $16. Sorry. So for you to find the percentage, it's 22 minus $16, which is about $6. So $6 divided by 16 times 100%. So it gives you the percentage growth of the account. So it's 37.5%, okay? We had a 37.5% gain on that account today, okay? So at least you guys can start thinking, okay? So that means if you had $100, okay? If you had $100, you are now sitting at $137.50, okay? If you had $1,000, you are now sitting at $1,375. So you literally made $375 in what? In 20 minutes, okay? If you had a 10K account, you made $3,750. will 3,750 make some difference in your life in one little trade? $10,000 account, okay, because that is our goal. At some point, you guys, our goal, you can see if you look at our goals here, is to bring the account back to 1,600. Now, 1,600 is the magic number, okay? It is a magic number, okay? That was the magic number. And you guys, if you don't know the story, go and watch our previous live, okay? The playlist is going to be right here. It is the free flow. No, sorry, it's not the free flow. It is the free pro trading, Forex trading course, okay? Or there is another playlist that says, can I recover $1,600? Can I recover the 1,600? That's another playlist. Go watch those live videos, or just watch our previous lives. You're gonna see why the 1,600 is a magic. Why is it coming up all the time? Why do we want to go back to 1,600? Okay, because the belief levels are gonna go off the roof. Now, if some of you are endowed, well endowed, and you want to donate 1,600 right away, you can put it on here. Okay, there is an email address to reach out. Here it is, support@profitwellnesshub.com. Use that email, reach out, and they're going to give you a link where you can securely donate. I'll call it a donation. You're going to donate 1,600 right here. And then come our next live, we're going to showcase the magic. How we're going to turn that 1,600 into stratospheric numbers, stratosphere. 1,600, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000. How would you like to be treated to a $100,000 account being traded live right here for you guys to see? 20 minutes in and out, profit done, market, left the market, go to the beach, go play golf, go volunteer, go to your 9 to 5, your rat race, okay? Boom, done, beat an apple. I think I should continue listening to this guy who's talking about pre-IPO technology companies. We will be discussing some of that in our future. Lives are meant to empower anybody who's going to be listening to them, okay? It's not the traditional live, you come, we trade Forex and we leave. No, we do a lot of things, okay, in the Smart Wolf Club. Because our philosophy is very simple. Our goals are to achieve freedoms for our members. We all want to achieve our freedom. There are 3 freedoms that we are looking for. Sorry, I'm spitting as I'm eating an apple, chewing at the same time, talking. Somebody told me it was rude, but I don't find it rude because I do that every day. It's a routine. When I'm trading, I'm biting on apples. Because most of the time, I'm not training anybody. I'm trading quietly. So I just chew my apples while I look at the market. However, now that I'm training somebody and I'm sharing this with you guys, with the permission of our coaches, you should just give me a break, okay? Allow me to be who I am, eat my apples whenever I want, until the market is closed. Our market is going to close at 11. That's not when the market closes. That's when we stop trading. I got you guys. The market doesn't close at 11. The market goes on until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then the Asian market comes in shortly after that, 6 o'clock. Then at 3 a.m., the London session is open. And you can use the free FFCC strategy to play any of those markets, okay? Now, do you guys understand the FFCC, which is the free flow color change strategy? Do you guys understand it? Did you guys understand the F that we use today to make $6 out of a $16 account? $16 account giving us $6, so we got to $22. That is a 37.5% increase, growth, okay, in one sitting. Now, are we going to replicate the same tomorrow if we trade, or the day after? No, I don't know. Some days it's going to be massive. Someday you can double your account. Literally, you can go to 100%. Excuse me. Yes, I've been in the trading studio where literally in one day, one sitting, you literally double the account using the same strategy that we are using, the free flow. The free flow is powerful, guys, because look, you're dealing with the opening candle, guys. If we change this to two, excuse me, to 2 minutes, and you can see where the market opened right here. 2 minutes, you see where the market opened, went down, okay? So you ride that down all the way up to here. We got out right here, just in time for the market to start pulling up like this. And you guys can see the 20 has actually crossed. This would have been a nice place for us to enter for another up trade here. You could see this. This was another nice, really nice. So like right here is another time to, very nice to enter a trade here because it's already engulfed all this, okay? But we are not trading anymore right now, okay? We are only waiting for the reversal because once you leave the market, this is it. You're done. 3 trades, enough for the day. We were waiting for this reversal, which is never coming. I will not consider this a reversal, guys. So I didn't enter the trade here because this has a wick. It's not a full body candle, okay? I can't call it an engulfer of this candle here because look, it's a wick, strong wick from the bottom, tiny body at the top, okay? So this is high risky, okay? This is risky. I do know some of our risky traders have entered the trade here. High risky because of exactly what's happening, okay? So I would not enter that. You can see this is how the NASDAQ looks today. I zoomed out just to give you a perspective of what happened the previous day. This is what happened the previous day. So we went down and now it's trying to pull back, okay? It's trying to pull back. We can see the 20 is coming closer to the 200. However, the 200 is hell-bent facing down, literally pushing it down. So I'm thinking it will get close to the 200 or maybe even go slightly above like it did here. And then it's going to start coming down again, okay? That's probably what's going to happen to the NAS 100. So we're thinking it will go up and then it's going to start coming down. So if that happens around before 11 o'clock, we want to enjoy the ride down. So that's why I want to enter the trade down, going down. That's what I'm waiting for right now. If I see that setup, I am going to enter the trade. And then I will set my stop loss, take profit here. Take profit is going to target this part here. Our stop loss is going to be just at the top of the reversal candle. That is where our take profit is going to be, just at the top of the reversal candle. And we can have 2 take profits. You can have a take profit on this line here and a take profit on this line here, okay? And we're going to call it a day. And then we come back and report that next week. Next week, what day are we going to have you guys? Next week, I'm going to have you guys on Wednesday, okay? So next week, we're going to have a live session on Wednesday. So we alternate Thursdays and Wednesdays because we realize some of our members are very busy. They're still in their rat races. They're doing their 9 to 5s. So some of them are like, I cannot get off on Thursday, but I can get off on Wednesday. So we decided, okay, let's cater for all these people. So we have one live on Thursday, which is today. And then next week, we're going to have it on Wednesday. We alternate. Then the following week, we're going to have it on Wednesday. And then I'm going to give you an extra, a bonus. So either on Tuesdays or Fridays. And we'll be putting the live here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, because then you can be then you don't have to worry, when is this guy going live? You'll be notified as soon as we go live. You're going to be notified, okay? So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and guys, follow us here. Share, comment, ask questions. Let's put the engagement because we want to grow this channel. Google says, YouTube says, if you have more followers, you have more engaged subscribers, you have more followers, comments, likes, shares, what happens? They're going to share this message with a lot of people. We want to help as many people as possible. Guys, I want one of you to be one of our students, where we literally go to your account and trade live, okay? But of course, the risk is there, as I told you. We don't control the markets, okay? So just know when you're going into this, you're going into this with money that you can afford to do what? To lose, okay? Anytime you're putting money into the markets, online or offline business, whatever, just know this is money you can lose anytime, okay? You can open a brick and mortar store, and what happened? Nobody shows up, crickets. You lose, right? A lot of businesses lose. They say 99% of the businesses don't survive the first 5 years. 90%. I think it's 90%. You can Google, you can ask ChatGPT. They'll tell you. Guys, these things, you don't even need to memorize them. Just ask AI. Go to ChatGPT and ask them. How many businesses survive, new businesses survive, new startups survive the first 5 years? It's probably 90%. I mean, less than 90%. I mean, more than 90% close the first. How do I put it? 90% of the businesses don't see the light after 5 years. They close their doors because they don't work out. So you have an idea, you put it into practice, and it just doesn't work. Now, some of you may say, oh, you never forgive yourself. You beat yourself to death. No, that's part of the game, The game is rigged against us. So you got to fight. You got to put up a fight. The market is rigged against you. Literally, it is rigged against you, me, and I. The market is against us. That's why they will fake you out. When they open, they start with a big green candle. You all jump in, long trades, and boom, they come crashing with a red candle, take all your stop losses, take all your money, and then what happens? The big guy gets in now, okay? And when he gets in at that low price, what happens? It shoots up. Then you guys start jumping in again, and he gets out of the market, okay, with all the profit, and you guys are left holding a what? An empty basket. That happens all over. That's why they say 99% of the traders, people start trading, don't make money. It is because of that. We don't make money because of that. The market is rigged against it. So you got to learn some strategies. And some of the strategies are the simple strategies, like what I am showing you here. The free flow, color change. Basically, it's free flow, okay? We come to the market, put a 2-minute time frame, okay? Pick up whatever asset you're trading, whether it's NASDAQ, gold, crypto, whatever it is. Stocks, Apple stock, Google stock, Tesla, NVIDIA, doesn't matter. As long as it's one of those major stocks, major pairs, okay? Not some spammy or some crazy stock, okay? Some good fundamentals. Pick one of those, okay? And then make sure you have your 20 moving average and the 200 moving average. They can be anything, simple, exponential, whatever you like, okay? It doesn't matter. All right? Then you have to know before the market opens, you're looking at the two moving averages. Now, when they're so close to each other, like close, like tight, close, like they're closest to each other. You can see like anytime they're close, like here, you get what we call explosive movements, really explosive movements, okay? That is really the ideal situation when they are so close to each other. You see, when they're close, look at the movements down, boom. When they're close, it's just power, 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 power. When they're close, boom. When the 20 comes close, the 200, boom. So that's what I'm thinking here. It's going to happen, okay? When the 20 gets close, the 200, what do you get? Boom, moving down, powerful moving down. And that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm waiting for. I might wait forever. It may never come, okay? But I feel like the 20 is coming closer here. If you go to the 2-minute, I think it's already done that. Yeah, it's already above. Went above. You can see that boom, 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 boom. Went up. Went up. Okay. So there we go. Let's look at another asset so you guys can be treated to this. Okay, are you guys liking this though? Let me know, because I'm just talking here and you guys are not saying anything. Are you guys liking this? Okay, you guys go watch our previous one. Here is the previous one. My last 210, the impossible 1600 recovery. Now, these topics are coming from my student, okay? Yeah, you guys go and watch this. Go and watch this. Only 3 of you liked it. Only 8 of you watched it. Where are the rest of you guys? Go and watch this. Lots of nuggets in here. You're going to learn how to trade, guys. Learning how to trade. Learning how to make money online. It's a lot of to do with your mindset, your psychology, your belief levels. Okay, so guys, this is not going to happen. It doesn't look like we're going to take. It's 10:32 now. Okay, let's go to other assets. Let's look at other pairs. Let's look at USD JPY. That's a major pair. Japanese yen. Okay, there we go. So let's go to the 15 minutes opening candle. Let's look at the 15 minutes. So 9:30. Which one is the 9:30 one? There is the 9:30 candle. It's this red candle here. This is the 9:30 candle right there. That one is the 9:30 candle. So what you will do, you mark the 9:30 candle with a box. You box it in. So you come there, take a box, boom. That's the 9:30 candle right there. So we're boxing that opening range, the 9:30, the 15-minute opening candle, and you take that to infinity. Then I'm just looking at that. There we go. That's the 9:30. We boxed it, and then we go down to the 5 minutes. Okay, boom. There we go. So the 5 minute is now just breaking out. It's now just breaking out here. So a few seconds to go. We'll see where it's going to close. So you can see it's still in the range. Okay, it didn't really break out. It didn't go anywhere. Okay, so it started green, and then it went. It has made some attempts to break out on the lower side. Didn't happen. Okay, didn't happen. We're getting to 11 o'clock without reversal. So some days you're not gonna be treated to this. Okay, some days it doesn't happen. Okay, so that's the 5 minute candle. It's probably gonna close below there. We're gonna wait for a reversal. If it closes down, we get a nice reversal. We're gonna jump in, take profit at the top. Okay. Okay, so that candle has closed. Yes, 10:35 a.m. Okay. So a reversal here would be an engulfer, bullish engulfing candle, or a hammer. Okay. A hammer, small body at the top and a long tail below it. That's a hammer. So we're going to see that would be a reversal pattern. That's what we'll be looking for. Okay. However, it doesn't look like, because this was like a massive candle going down. I'm not thinking I don't believe we're going to get a massive engulfer going the other side. So let's just wait and see. 5 minutes is a long time. It's going to take 5 minutes for that candle to print. It's just now started. It's about 1 minute into that candle. So let's see what's going to happen to that candle. I think we're going to get a continuation to the downside. I might be wrong, but I'm thinking that's what we're going to get, a red candle going down. Because of that, the size of the previous candle was red, big, power, showing some power, momentum or power going down. So it might just be explosive to the downside. All right, let's see what was the 15. Just to refresh my memory. The 15 was the red candle. Okay, so it was on the downside. Okay, and you can see it is going down. Okay. It's on the downside. Okay, so it is on the downside. So we're gonna wait for it to go to the downside. Guys, I'm still here, just biting on Apple, watching what's going on in the market. Let's look at GBP USD. GBP, the British pound against the dollar. Again, let's go to the 15 minutes opening candle. Let's look at the 15 minutes. 9:30 would be this big candle here. It was a green candle. Okay, so there we go. It's this one right here. It's this one here. This was the 9:30 candle for today. It was green. So we're going to grab the tool again, the rectangle, and we're going to mark. There we go. And then we go down to the 5 minutes and see what it looks like. Okay, so it broke out, it went up. If we get an engulfer, so it broke out going up, and it's giving a red candle here. If you get an engulfer, you're going to enter the trade, but we are not getting an engulfer yet. So we can keep an eye on GBP USD. However, you can see how close these are. Okay, so I think we are in for another explosive move up a little bit. They're so close to each other. Okay. The candles are so close. I mean, the moving averages are close here. You're actually getting a hammer, not a hammer. Okay, there we go. Euro USD. Here is the euro. Euro USD looks like this. Go to 15 minutes. Let's see, where's the 9:30 candle? Is this one. 9:30 was this big green candle right here. Wow, it was massive. This one here was a big green candle. You can see how the opening candle really dupes you guys and what happened there. Okay, that's a massive green candle. There we go. You have to make sure you mark the range. So that's the 15-minute opening. And you go down to the 5 to try and capture these moves. You can see it's still pushing up. So we don't really have a reversal, guys. Yeah, I can't call this a reversal. No engulfer, no hammers. That's the fear, the pattern we're looking for. A reversal, hammer. Nope, don't see that. Don't see it, guys. Okay, I do see an engulfer here. Wow. That's an engulfer right there. So that would be some sort of, it's not closed yet, but that's some type of trade that you could take, because you see we're getting an engulfer here. However, what does that tell you here? This is like a doji candle here, which could signify just a continuation of the trend. So this could be just a minor pullback, not really what we are looking for here. But that's the sort of a trade you would take if you have a clear engulfer. You're going to have your stop loss at the top of the engulfer, the bearish engulfer, and you're going to enter as soon as it clears this previous green candle, and your target profit take would be down here. Okay, this is where your target profit would be. But this is not an A setup for me, because I don't see the reversal so clearly. First, it presented with this candle here, and then it gives you a big candle later. Now, how much it's going to sustain this is what I'm concerned about. Okay. So we're just going to watch this for now. Stay out of it. I can see they're all behaving the same. I can see the euro is doing the same also. A massive candle going down. Again, that would be your reversal here. And it's reversing to the downside. So again, if you're to take a trade which is not an A plus setup, this would be the place to enter, targeting this stop loss right there at the top. It's not an A plus setup. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Our A plus setup would be the green followed by a massive red candle like this candle. If this candle is right here, then you know you're literally reversing. But the market makes some indecision here, and then decides this is time to go down. Now, this could just be manipulation to get a lot of you guys entering, and then boom, it goes up. Okay, that's a possibility. Continues up. Or it could actually be a reversal, as we're seeing it. Yeah, you can see it did close way down here, but the thing is it's closing right in the range. So what time is it now? 10:45. So we have only 15 minutes to go. So we might not be able to showcase this strategy at work, the reversal strategy at work. I really wanted to treat you guys to that, but I might not be able to showcase that because you can see what's going on there. Okay, so let's go to NASDAQ and see how it's behaving. Yes, NASDAQ right there. Again, yep. So it's behaving the same. Nothing to write home about. Yep. So this didn't really treat us to what we would like to see: a clear breakout, go up, then reverse. We enter, take profit there, take profit here, stop loss at the top of the reversal candle. That would be the ideal situation, guys. But you know, the market doesn't respect anybody. Okay, it does not respect anybody. Now, guys, I'm going to be treating you to some AI stuff, okay, during these trading sessions, because trading can be boring, okay? So let me tell you what happens in the community. In the Smart Wolf Club community, our members are trained to learn how to run up to at least 5 sources of income. Okay, you can be a trader trading forex, crypto, stocks, options, whatever investment. I told you I was just listening to pre-IPO investments. Okay, so some of our members are big into pre-IPO. Okay, they look for those opportunities, they risk their money in those pre-IPOs, and when this IPO get launched, IPOs, they get out on the day 1, day 2, they're out. Okay, make their profits, they get out, so they trade. That's a form of trading. Okay, now risky, yes, extremely risky. Okay. Does it require capital? Yes. Does it require money? Okay, so it's a risky business, not for most of us who don't have a lot of money. Okay, because sometimes you need a lot of money. Okay, some of them you have to have, some of them require minimum 50K, 100K, 250, 25K. They have minimum. Some 500, some $100, some $20. So it depends. Okay, but of course the ones with the juicier returns require a lot of money. Okay, and in and you have to, some of them you have to be an accredited investor. That means you have a bunch of money somewhere. Okay, you're making 300K or 400K or 500K. Some of them require that you're making at least $1 million a year. So not many people are there. Okay, but that is a skill to know. That is something you need to know, and that's why knowledge is power. That's why we say knowledge is power. You might not be able to do it now, but at some point you're going to be able to do that. Okay, you're going to be able to play that game with the big boys and big girls. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be biased. It's big boys and big girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and the gentlemen, or I mean ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's not be controversial here. So it's basically ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're being treated to learning multiple skills. Okay, so one of the most hot piece of skill you can learn right now is AI. Okay, leveraging AI to make money online. Okay, so which is one of the easiest ways to make money online. A lot of our members are into subscription-based AI services or products or apps or something like that. You set this one thing. Okay, you market it. Okay, you can use advertising, free methods, social media, or paid advertising, which is the quickest. Okay, paid advertising is the quickest because you can dial it up or dial it down based on your budgets and based on your goals. If you want to reach more people, you want a higher ROI, return on investment, you can target, pay more money. It depends. So advertising, this is another whole topic. We can sit here and discuss it all day long. But what I'm trying to tell you is there is the opportunity to leverage AI, okay, to make money. So I'll be treating you guys to some of these things. No stones unturned, no gatekeeping. We just show you exactly what our members are doing. And we tell you some of the tools are actually free tools. You're already using them. You guys are already on ChatGPT. Some of you are already using Google Gemini. Some of you are already using Nano Banana, Perplexity, Claude.ai. Some of you are using many, many other sophisticated AI tools. Okay. Some of them we don't even need to use them. Okay. But what I'm trying to tell you is you can use the free tools and some paid tools to create products or services online that you can use to make money. Okay, and it is a journey. It's not like a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like you're going to create something today and make $1 million tomorrow. Now, those days are gone. Okay, that's when we're talking about pre-IPO, getting in the right time before they launch. It's like those of you who are into crypto. Okay, you get into, you buy the coin before it is listed on the main platforms like Coinbase, Bybit, those platforms, crypto.com. Before they make it there, you already bought the coin. You buy the coin for pennies on the dollar. And the day it is launched, it gets to $1, $2, $3, and you cash out. Okay, 10x, 1000x, 100x. So some people make their money that way. Okay, it's risky. Okay, because some of those coins don't see daylight. Okay, they are launched, they die very soon. Some of them are rug pulls. Okay, the owner or whoever started it takes your money and runs away. So that's part of the risk that you have to deal with when you're buying those newly minted coins on the crypto platforms. Okay, That's another topic for another day. We discussed that in our previous trainings. You can go and watch some of our crypto trading core pro courses for free on this channel. There is videos on this channel that you can watch and learn some of the strategies that I'm talking about. Okay. About AI, you can actually go and watch our playlist. It's a whole playlist of almost 30, 40 videos where we're talking about making 10K per month in 90 days. It's a journey. We're still working on that. Okay. We're still working on that. 90 sessions. So creating products using AI. We use AI, prompting, engineering. You prompt the AI, gives you the products. You massage it, you modify it to your liking, and you present it to the masses for free or to make money. If you want to sell it, you can sell it. You package it in such a way that you can sell it. Okay. The best thing, the guiding factor there is provide value. Okay, value. That's the main thing. Provide value, not garbage. Value. Because if garbage in, garbage out, you're not going to get anybody subscribing to your product, your app, if it is garbage. So you have to provide value. People have to see the value. You have to go above and beyond, okay, for you to be rewarded that way. Okay. So you guys can see this thing is coming down. So this was considered a reversal, and it is coming down, all the way down, all the way down, 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 down. You can see what it is doing here. In this case here, it did not go all the way down. So if you entered here, hoping that this was a reversal, you would be stuck out right now, okay? So we haven't really seen a good reversal for me to showcase this strategy. So I'm going to be doing this in our next live. And we are hoping that somebody will come through for this account here, push it to 108 or 1600. And then the magic happens. 1600 is the magic number, okay, right here. And you can get in touch using that website right there. And you can put, how can you transfer funds on FBS? You can use, let me show you guys actually. It's very easy to fund this account. All you need is to deposit money. You're going to go right here and you can use mobile money. You can use a Visa, Bitcoin, USDT, all these. So all my student needs to do is to share with you guys the address, the crypto address for, let's say, USDC. If you want to send some USDC, he can share that with you only if you get in touch using this email address right here. You can go here, support@profitwellnesshub.com. And the beauty is that whatever you guys are going to donate or you're going to put in this account, it will be traded live. So you guys are going to be part of the live audience. You're going to be seeing this money go up or go down live, okay? It's going to be traded live every week, 2 times a week minimum, twice a week minimum, promise, pinky promise. There's going to be live sessions where you literally see this account being traded live 2 times a week. At some point, it's going to be every day, okay, Monday to Friday, at some point. You're going to be treated to that also, coming very soon, okay? Once we get the resources all together, the manpower, the time, free up some time, we're going to be trading this so we can crank it up, because our goal is to get this account to the stratosphere, okay? Stratospheric figures, you can see here. Our goal is to get it to, now, if we start at 1600, you can do the maths here. So it's going to be 1600, 3200, doubling. You guys can see everything is being doubled here. That is the goal, okay? Doubling, doubling. So whatever is going to be in this account, that would be the goal. But it has to be at least 1600, okay? The magic happens at 1600. All right, guys. It's about 4 minutes to close. I'm going to end the training very, very soon, okay? to the stage, and we are going to end that with a prayer. Hey, I'm here. I'm back. Before I go, I do the one thing. Eat the apple. I'm real. I'm human. I'm not AI anymore. Done. Okay, let's say a word of prayer. We end it in a powerful note. In the belief of the power almighty, we like to thank you for giving us a good day of trading today. We made a big 37.5% growth on the account from $16 to $22. And we believe this was because of your mercy and because of your blessings to our community. We pray that those who are going to come forth and donate to that account, may you bless them and give them more. We pray that in the belief of the power almighty, may the market be good to us. May those who are going to implement this training, may they become successful. And we look forward to meeting our new members and new members on Wednesday next week during the live 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday next week. And again on Friday next week at 9:30 a.m. We'll be sharing the live trading. Whatever will be on the account is going to be traded live next week. We want to take this to the stratosphere, and with your blessings, I'm sure we're going to get there. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray all this. Amen. Guys, stay good. Always be positive. Negativity away. Positivity in. Negativity out. Help somebody in need. And those that are close to you, show them some love. Always. I'm out of here. Peace. I'll see you in the next live on Wednesday. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified when we go live, so you don't miss the live at all. You don't want to miss these lives, guys. These are life-changing. Trust me. Some of us have been online since 1998. We've been doing this for a long, long time. Oh, well, how comes you're not known? Because we've been underground for so many years. During the pandemic, we decided we're going to take this live, okay? So take advantage of that. I'm going to end the stream now, and I'll see you next time.